Wow, that happened. For those of you who don't know, the United States has shot down 5 unidentified flying objects. These 5 unidentified flying objects have, well, left people to wonder what's going on. You see, I kind of started taking that we need to go on a more military footing about it, but a lot of people aren't. And this is currently about the 3rd this week, but I think it's 4 or 5 at this point because literally this keeps going on. What gets me though is unidentified flying objects in US or airspace should be more important than what it actually is. It just isn't. People don't seem to be talking about it quite as much. I guess they think it's some kind of fake news stunt or something, which is actually a possibility. It actually is. but it is one of those things. Like, I don't know how you would justify any of this. But, by Colin, a U.S. fighter jet shot down an unidentified flying object over Lake Huron on Sunday, on orders from President Joe Biden, believed to be the same one tracked over Montana and monitored by government being the night before. The Pentagon said it was the 4th object shot out by the U.S. in 8 days, along with the ones over Alaska and Canada. Now, we have shot down both Chinese balloons, and they're not considering those to be things. But we're either at 4 or 5, and it is getting ridiculous because we don't know what those are. They don't match descriptions of balloons. But, and this is where this big but comes from, Senator Schumer says 2 downed objects believed to be balloons. The United States believes the unidentified objects shot down by American fighter jets over Canada and Alaska were balloons. Smaller than a China balloon downed over the Atlantic Ocean last week, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said Sunday. The issue with that is every description that I have found about the unidentified flying object is it is a tic tac. And if it is a smaller balloon that is moving more erratically than the bigger Chinese balloon, that would indicate that it has some kind of propulsion. That would also mean that we need to find those balloons and find out what they're for. Because this is a very, very, very interesting proposal, Mr. Schumer. This is absolutely a very, very, very bad one. I don't know if we've recovered any of the however many we've shot down. I don't even know if we've caught both of the Chinese spy balloons yet. Oh, by the way, there's 3 more on the way. Yeah, the balloons. Go figure. That's how it goes. But yeah, U.S. thinks flying craft shot down over Alaska and Canada were I don't know if they're balloons. It seems odd that they have switched to this tact of balloons after 4. If they had said it was a balloon to begin with, then possibly people would believe it, but that's where I'm getting confused. Now, absolutely, I'm going to be honest with you as I switch to the Twitter feed, and I'm being extremely lazy today. They're calling these balloons, and you shot down 4 objects. Most of not all. A lot of people are starting to believe that this is, well, quite possibly Chinese spy attempts. I don't know if it's a balloon. I don't know what it is. But I do know one thing that China has posted about since 2015 on the China net. Something that right now I do not have access to. But on Chinese net, or Chinese internet, they have been boasting about the fact that they can fire hypersonic missiles from their balloons. That means that these balloons are floating weapons platforms. They can be outfitted with whatever they need, and the United States really can do nothing about it. But the other problem about this is I'm not sure they're balloons. You see, there was a lot of data that was given out and then redacted almost immediately when it came to the first unidentified incursion. I don't know if they've recovered it. I really don't know. At the time of recording this, I would hope so, but I'm not 100% sure. And trust me, this is going to be fun for me later. So, it's just one of those things. It seems like, well, it's really prudent to talk about this, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure people really care. You know? That's one of those things. And I'm having to break all this up into segments. I am leaving Twitter open because, well, it's Twitter. And I originally had an entire show plan written out for this, but my dumbass lost it. I'm switching to Google Docs next week while I write. But yeah, we keep bringing down these fighter objects, and if they are Chinese spy balloons, well, that is an act of war. That is an act of aggression. But I don't know. I don't think they're going to let us know, and quite honestly, I really don't know what to tell you. Not hitting it wrong.